This ain't no regular podcast. This is Westchester Talks.
What's up, everybody? Y'all now tuned into Westchester Talks. This is episode 16. I'm your host, PJ. To my right, got my brother Fred with me.
What's good, buddy?
To my left, got my brother Lex. And we want to give a special shout out to our sponsors, The Private Shop, who always allow us to come here and do our thing. If you need any sneakers, hype clothing, anything, make sure you come and tap in. White Plains, New York, and also on Myrtle Beach. We've been off last week, so I say let's get straight into it, man. You know what I'm saying? First and foremost, you know, when we have a little time off, we like to check in with each other, make sure everything is going good, see how we doing mentally. So I say let's start there. How we doing this week? How was y'all week? How's everything going?
Me personally, everything going smooth. A lot going on in the world right now. You know, all I can say about that is, you know, no opinion, but, you know, everyone stay prayed up, you know, stay close to your loved ones and, you know, just keep running your race and your marathon, whatever you got going on in life. You know what I'm saying? If you make an impact in your community, keep doing that and just keep moving forward. Tomorrow, not promise.
Sure.
Yeah, everything good. Everything good. It's busy season right now with everything going on with work, you know, coaching, fall stuff. Yeah, it's busy though, but it's good though. Busy is good.
Facts. Yeah, same for me. Real busy. Lot of stuff going on. My brother's getting married this weekend. Shout out to Junior. Yeah, shout out to little bro.
Y'all haven't seen my man in a minute.
Facts. So
I used to be in the crib having us dying.
Facts.
Yeah.
So I'm going to his wedding this weekend, so that got me like in good spirits. And then, you know, I got the shades on because, you know, the wave is coming home.
The wave is coming home.
The wave is coming home. He'd be home. How many days?
November something.
November 9th or something like that.
Max Bigger Val, somebody that I think we was in high school?
We was in
he
high
was
school.
Going crazy? Maybe
Middle
school?
Middle
school,
right?
yeah. We was just about to enter high school.
Yeah.
Facts. Yeah, so Max is coming home. Do we have any emotions towards that? Are we feeling any way about that? Or we just one emotion, just excited to...
Nah, I feel like he's the start. I won't say the start, but he's one of the pioneers of like social media and entertainment with music, right? He was like social media before social media. He was the rap star social media guy, along with like Dipset and stuff like that. But if we talking about visuals and being on camera and popping shit and selling personality, right? Because that's what everyone's doing on Instagram to make money, right? So they sell personality. I think he was one of the originators, and he had definitely New York by storm.
For sure.
Right? He had the perm, the long hair, like shades, had everybody doing it with jewelry. So, I mean, to see him come, you know, I want to see how he adjusts because now he's older, right?
Yeah.
But what I did see was like, you should never put no cap on culture and no cap on like music. Like I said, we're the only culture, hip hop is the only culture that kind of put caps, you know, a cap on your age. So I think him bouncing back, hopefully they embrace him. And you know, he's the starter of it, so he should be welcome. And his music is always that feel good music, make you feel yourself, give yourself confidence. So I think it'll be dope definitely for New York. I think it'll be dope for New York.
For sure.
Selfishly.
I feel the same. I think it's gonna be, like to your point, I think it's gonna be interesting to see how he kind of adapts. Coming home, especially where, like you said, he was one of the first people on the YouTube and all that stuff, you know, like you said, real flashy, selling personality. So him coming home now, having access to now all these different like social media platforms, it'll be real. And I seen he did a phone interview with Nori on Drink Champs, and he was talking like he about to come home and
turn up.
And it's going to be turned up, and it's going to be like he never left kind of deal. So I'm definitely excited to see how he adapts, but I'm also curious to see how other people react to him coming home. Because like Fred said, we are in weird times where you would think everybody's going to show love, but people be hating. So I wonder if it's going to be like people trying to beef with him, like if it's going to be like hate or are they going to embrace him? I feel like as they should. So
but I think like right now, before Fred got, like I know this is the microwave era. So everything goes quick. So, you know, he might come home, go crazy, just off of, you know, it could be fake love, could be real love, whatever it is, but you have to be consistent because you could come home and just because he's home, he's gonna blow up the first month, 2 months. But consistency, like I said, with all the different avenues he have now on social media, hopefully he's, you know, building that team and has that support behind him that could, you know, make him have a longevity career and the career kind of that he was. I won't say robbed because whatever he did, you know, if he's guilty of it, he did it. But the opportunity that he missed because of what he was into. So we'll put it like that.
Like P said, you know, when it comes to the hate, you know, social media is a drug, and even the OGs and the old heads are not exempt, you know, from the hate and things like that. And, you know, I just hope when he come home, you know, the old heads don't start coming out the woodwork talking about, yo, he's this, he was that, da-da-da-da-da. I think personally, you know, like you said, he's a pioneer. So, you know, I think his sound, and, you know, a lot of artists since then have piggybacked off of because he's very melodic. So, you know, he's one of the first rappers that really would sing on a song and stuff like that, whether it was jokingly or whatever, and then hop right into rapping all at the same time. He sold personality, and it got to the point where his personality, in my opinion, outweighed his music.
That's a fact.
To the point where he was just such a lit individual, people follow.
Yeah.
No matter what, because, you know, then you got some people, you know, I would like to say the people that might have graduated high school 2016 and up and things like that, who Max B, they might not like Max B. You know, that's an acquired taste. You know, his sound is an acquired taste for certain age
They don't know
ranges.
who he is.
You know, they might not really know him either. So, you know, I think personally, I hope he gets the love that he deserves, and I don't think nobody gonna shy away from a feature from him.
Oh yeah.
I think everybody gonna show him the utmost love, and everybody gonna.
Yeah.
Drake gonna probably do a song. You know, he that's what,
They probably already got one.
They probably already got one.
He said he got mad music. When he was talking to Nori on the phone, he said, yo, bro, I 20 albums. Like, so we'll see.
Like, that's a good point what you said. So let's piggyback off that. Do you think it cripples somebody when their personality is bigger than what they're actually doing?
I think it's like anything. It's a catch-22. It's like, if it's working for you, let it work.
Yeah.
Some people, you know, their personalities are big, and then as time goes on, when some of those accolades and certain things start to, you know, dwindle down, the personality is obsolete now. No one cares.
That's my point. It's like, let's use, who can we use as an example? I'll say like a YouTuber like DDG, right?
Right.
I'm just saying that because he does both, and he struggled with his personality, him being a YouTuber, right, overshadowing his music. So it's like, whatever he does, even if he puts his all into music, he's still seen as a YouTuber, right? And that's something he was fighting. But you can use that with anyone. It's like, if you're a ball player, if you're a football player, right, you're seen as that. So whatever else you do, sometimes doesn't get shine because you're already in a box.
Well, I'll say this. If that is the case for Max B, this is the perfect era to do so.
Exactly.
With social media.
Exactly.
This is tailor-made for someone like Max B.
So sometimes it doesn't even matter how good or bad whatever you have is out, like whatever it is, because the personality could oversee it and make it successful. Because you know how many people is kind of famous but don't really have anything good going on, but they're famous and they get booked and they do this, that. They just lit because of who they are, not because of what they do.
Listen, I just hope him and Jim just piece things up, man. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's a, you know, that's a hip hop beef that's been going on for a while now. I hope that, you know, when they get out, you know, maybe they're able to kind of mend things and things like that. For sure. You know, so I think moving forward, I think that should be one of the first few things.
And I think Jim is on that path.
Yeah.
Like, seeing how he's been, like, just growing from, like, even jokingly, I seen him, Fab, Dave East, and Mano did a podcast. And once he started talking, they start dying laughing. Mano was like, you ain't never talked like that.
No, that's a fact.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So I think that's just Jim maturing and understanding, like, you know what I'm saying? I gotta switch it up. And to your point, one of our other topics is code switching.
Yeah.
So we'll get into that a little bit. But I think to the point of what you were just saying about Jim, I think he's on that path. I think he being a father, being like his own boss, you know, being a part of Dipset, but then everybody kind of going their own ways in the way.
But that's a great point. So what you just said, like even that comment with Mano, it probably wasn't intentionally of how he said it, but it was like, you're Jim Jones. This is what you're like this. Right. So you sounding like this makes it seem like it's not, like it's weird because of what you're already in a box.
Absolutely.
And like I said, that's what people struggle with in life, because it's like how you said it, like when we talked about it in episode 1, it's like, not only you viewed yourself, but other people view you as just a ball player. So when you switch to do something different, right, they probably don't take you as serious. They probably don't really invest their support in it. because they're like, yo, that's P the ball player. That ain't really P the entrepreneur or the producer or whatever it is, the podcast, like whatever it is. So that ties it all to like the Max B situation. Is like a lot of people, not just rappers and athletes and things, but a lot of people in life just get tied into one thing or get boxed into one thing that kind of could fuck people up, to be honest.
And I hope he get his business right.
Exactly.
I hope he come out, really CEO vibes, really get the business right. That's what I really hope. You know what I'm saying? But, shout out to Max B coming home.
Yes.
Hopefully everything works out the way we think it's going to work out.
For sure. Come home and stay home.
Stay home.
Be the main thing about people coming. Come home, stay home, get all your stuff right. But definitely we wish him
get on your wallow shit.
Yeah,
fact.
for real. And speaking about, somebody coming home, we'll stay, on this topic of celebrities.
Yeah.
Somebody recently came home, Young Thug, what I'm saying? Definitely always great to see people getting out their situation. I don't know what's exactly going on with his court. I don't know if he's still fighting it or what's going on with that exactly.
I think he's just on
bail.
Yeah, it's like he can't go back to Atlanta. He can't.
Okay, so he's
still
some stipulations,
people.
but hitting all day is good just to see him out. You know what I'm saying? We never want to see nobody incarcerated and going through that. But while he's been home in this short time, there's been a lot of phone calls being leaked.
Yeah.
Stuff where he's talking about he calling Glorilla ugly. He's supposed to be talking about like Lil Baby, Drake, 21 Savage, all these people. And one question I kind of seen his interview. I forgot the guy's name. He did an interview with Big Bang, and one of his reasons was like, "Yo, that wasn't even me. Like I was locked up. My mind was going crazy. I'm in jail." Yeah. So my thing is, is it considered pillow talking if you locked up? You know what I'm saying? Do you, or it's still considered pillow talking, you're talking to your girl, whatever, but do you get a pass due to your circumstances of being in jail? Maybe mentally you are in a whole different place, you really messed up. Like, do you get a pass, or is it still just like he got to take that L kind of thing?
I mean, to pillow talk, right, people that are helping you out is kind of foul, no matter how you put it.
Right.
Like, everyone talks shit, about to their girl, to their significant other.
Sure.
Right? Their girl talks shit about other girls to their man. It is what it is. But to not support or not give your word to the people that, because he been said that everybody helped him out. Right. Like Drake sent millions of dollars, Baby's right-hand man, all these other people, and then to talk shit about them, it's kind of whack. I don't know the excuse about being in jail. I ain't never been in jail. I ain't never feel the way he said he was feeling. But the talking shit about your people is whack. To me, that's my opinion.
I mean, listen, the prison
no matter
talk,
how you cut it.
Prison talk is, that's when you get the most tea. You know what I'm saying? I'm just kidding. When you're talking to your shorty, you get the most tea. You know what I'm saying? That's I know dudes, everybody on the internet, yo, that's crazy. He pillow talking. Yeah. But when they with wifey or they shorties, they in the bed cooking their feet together, talking about the next person. It is what it is. Yeah. Now, granted, some of the stuff he said was a little off the wall.
Yeah.
Now, when you get some of these artists responding, whether it's through records or on social media, that's what comes with the territory.
Or not messing with you at all.
Exactly. And then now, we're talking about Young Thug and, possibly the repercussions that come with that for him. Now you got to think for his shorty at the time, Mariah, the scientist. Yeah. Now she's somebody, she's not an A-list artist. Mm-hmm. She's still somebody who's still ascending.
Yeah. Right.
Now, our opportunity is going to be hindered from her now, solely because of little situations like this.
Because the irony in that was he was pillow talking about her. So that's the weird part.
Nah, I thought he was wildin'. He was wildin', Thug. I ain't gonna lie. He was going crazy.
So that's kind of weird.
Crazy.
It's like
he said it was again, to your point, there's really no excuse for it. To your point as well, we never been to jail, so we don't know how your mind is when you locked up, what you going through in there, who's doing. We don't know what was going on in there. Yeah. But I kind of agree with you, where it's certain things you are like you said, you're gonna pillow talk to shorty, you know what I'm saying? You're gonna talk shit about whatever. But the certain things you were saying is kind of crazy. And then again, you pillow talking white, but then you pillow talking about white.
Yeah,
It's
that's
like
wild.
That,
They just.
it kind of.
I mean, that could
sense.
show
It's
that he was all over the place.
Yeah.
Cause he was. I mean, all the conversations that came out, that shit hit every topic of everyone. It's like
everybody.
that was
again,
supposed
he trying to catch up too. He locked up. He
wild.
trying to catch up on all the trending topics, what's going on. So he's giving his 2 cents, but it's just like, damn, you know, them phone calls being leaked like that.
Yeah, that's crazy.
The biggest thing out of it though, with the pillow talking, is how now it looks like Atlanta's divided. Because remember, Atlanta was the success. Mm-hmm. Everyone works with each other. Everyone's together. They're so powerful because of that. New York has to follow what Atlanta is doing. Right. And it's like, this is the main reason why New York people don't be all touchy with each other, but all close with all close with one another. But really, this is really it. It's like, you can be as close as you want with everyone, but when something go bad, it's like, every man for themselves. So in New York, you're kind of raised that way. It's like, yo, you cool with everyone, but you can't really trust everyone, no matter what, because you never been in a crazy situation that might make you.
New Yorkers is like, we ain't surprised. Or the Atlanta people's like, oh my God, Thug, what? This is crazy. New Yorkers like, what you thought?
And then, you know, they talking about, you know, also besides the phone calls, you know, they talking about, you know, the snitching culture. Would y'all say basically the streets is dead?
Yeah, I think they've been dead though. I think the streets is dead, but it's like it been dead. I ain't even gonna lie to you, because since back in the movies and all that, they always would say like you don't see a drug dealer with millions of dollars or driving on forever. Like eventually it's gonna catch up to you. So and then nowadays with this social media, cameras, people on drugs, people's literally recording themselves committing crimes, and saying what they doing and calling yo bro, I just did this. Mm-hmm. People's using Telegram, thinking that they can't get on your Telegram or WhatsApp. Like, bro, they got access to all this stuff. Like, I think it's crazy. So
and the thing is too, is like, right? I ain't a street dude. I don't consider nobody in here a street dude, street guy to live by codes and stuff like that. But it's like, if you rock with somebody heavy, right? One, you should never be putting each other in that situation.
That's a fact. Right?
If you really care about someone. Like, they talking about the streets and all this and stuff. The streets is really putting you and whoever you love in situations that y'all shouldn't be in. So now if somebody is a street dude, why are you doing stuff with your friends that aren't street dudes? Yeah. So now you're putting them in a situation where it's like, all right, you a snitch, you telling blah, blah, but they were never supposed to be in those situations.
They were supposed to be there in the field anyway.
In the first place. Right. So it's like, yeah, I mean, that is like, and it's a normal thing. It's like, yo, if two people commit crime, if one person commit a crime, and both people know about the crime, and you're okay with it, then it's like, should you snitch or should you not snitch? It's like, that's up to y'all. Y'all the one that chose to, whatever happens, you got to deal with it. That's basically what I'm saying. Like, because you chose to do it. Right. Whatever happens, y'all got to deal with it. Whether somebody snitches, whether somebody, if you're in that situation.
That's the street code. That's what, like you said, that's what you signed up for. But it's like, to your point too, it's like, if you know certain people is not involved in that lifestyle, it's like, why even do certain things around them?
Like, if BJ robbed the private shop, bro, I'm telling. Bro, they come get us. I'm telling.
What you? I'm turning my.
Nah, I'm sorry.
You see this? Look, I'm like this. You see my shit? If you rob,
I'm
recording as soon as you're
recording it right now. Hold on, yo. If you rob the private shop and they come get me and Lex, I don't know about Lex. Fred is telling. I got shit to do. I don't got time. I got places to be, people to see. Like. Because at the end of the day, I ain't gonna lie, P. I'm telling everything. I'm like, yo, listen, New Rochelle High School, number 11. Used to wear the Barclays sometimes. You know what I'm saying? Like the long sleeve every now and then.
Shit, they got nothing to do with that.
Making sure they know exactly.
Him and Lex used to watch Tyler Perry in the house. All of that. I'm telling everything. I don't care about none of that. But now, like, listen, I think as rappers in their predicament, listen, this is what they sign up for from the standpoint of, you know, people want authenticity. And if you're not living what you rapping, or if you are rapping, you know, if you're personifying yourself a certain way through your raps, these are those moments that you kind of got to rise to the occasion for. because you set yourself up for that. But you know, listen, that we civilians.
Do you think honestly that if you're a rapper, right, you have to live what you're rapping?
I think
I don't think you do.
See, Fred think opposite.
Nah.
I don't think you do.
I think you do.
I don't think so. Nah, I think personally, if you're a drill rapper and you talking about, it's all lyrical content.
Yeah.
So if I say in my rap, I got beef with PJ.
Yeah. If you're directing it at someone.
PJ, if I see you outside, I'm gonna do this.
Yeah. Yeah.
I gotta do it at this point.
Oh, I feel like not even that you gotta live it. I feel like, but you gotta deal with what comes with it.
Absolutely, that too.
You know what I'm saying? I feel like if you gonna say certain things and all that, then you got. And I think that's where Thug was kind of contradicting himself, because he would rap certain things and then supposedly snitch, and then you saying, "Oh, if we gotta do this time in jail, whoop-de-doo." Like, and it's like,
ain't nobody wanna. Somebody gonna whoop-de-doo you in there and you keep playing around.
I'm not doing nothing. I'm not doing nothing.
You was wilding.
So I feel, yeah.
Ain't nobody just whoop-de-dooing in jail. Like, that was a funny comment, man. Ain't no one whoop-de-dooing just want to be in there.
Nah,
like,
not at all. And
but it goes to show, like, I honestly think you could be a rapper and talk about crazy shit. If it's not directed at people, I think you could talk about whatever you want.
Yeah, especially nowadays. Like back then, I feel like you kind of had to live it. But in 2025, it's like, bro.
Like, if you make a good song
people
about
ain't living it.
Exactly.
So it's like, why?
If I'm not talking directly about Fred, I can say whatever I want in a drill rap.
Right.
If I'm not naming people, saying people who died and passed away, if I say when I see somebody, I'm going to slap them, whatever, but I didn't say who or whatever, I feel like you could, it's art. You could express yourself how you want.
So the drill beats make you want to talk like that.
But I feel like if you're directing it at someone, that's where people, you know, start talking in like getting muddy waters, because it's like now you're kind of forcing yourself, your hand when you see people.
Right.
Like you said, because if you don't do it, somebody's going to do it to you.
Yep.
Just because of the way you're talking. So
For sure.
I think that's where these kids get mixed up. They think that they have to, like you said, forced to do it because of what you're rapping. Yeah. And I think that's why people are in situations where they're either gonna snitch or not snitch. Because a lot of these kids right now are really not built for that, but this is the wave.
Yeah, super the wave.
Yeah, free our people from the expectation, the shackles of expectations from social media.
For real.
For sure, yeah. The music thing is what they say, being an artist is one of the dangerous
jobs.
jobs. So, and it's because the people in music make it that.
Exactly.
It's like you don't have to, take that route. And if you do, just make your music to try to make your money and take care of your people. So, and that's really it. And on the topic of music, something also went viral today. We could start two things actually been going crazy, but we could start with Dame Dash. He did an interview with The Breakfast Club.
Top 5 interview.
Him and Charlamagne he was really going crazy on the whole Breakfast Club, but him and Charlamagne had some funny moments and they was going back and forth. What's your outlook on that? As far as just like celebrities in general, because it seems like a lot of them is either crashing out or just going through things and stuff like that. But first we could talk about the interview itself and then we could kind of speak on like how
the interview was funny as hell. Funny as hell. But I think the thing that gets like with Dame Dash is that he preaches so much being a boss, right? That it kind of, I won't say contradicts what he's doing, because he does what he does, all right? Nobody really knows the situation. Right. But he paints the stigma that rubs people wrong, where like, if you're not your own boss, you're not doing what you're supposed to be doing. It's like, if you think about it, 95% of the world is not their own boss. Like, right?
It's a small margin. Right.
It's not that easy to be a successful self-employed boss. Like, it's not. If it was that easy, everyone would be doing it, right? So I don't think he gives grace to like the working person, because obviously he has people that work for him, and you don't think less of them because they're working for you. But for other people that are not working for themselves, he leads that way, and that's why everybody attacks him, because it's like, oh, you broke, oh, you this, you always think about being a boss, you never want to do this, you never want to work with somebody else, blah, 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 and this is why you're broke, which no one really knows if he's broke or not, but I think that's like the tricky part. So with that interview, with him getting cut off and complaining, and him and Charlamagne going back and forth. That one was funny as hell. Charlamagne might be one of the funniest dudes on the internet. Yeah. He be having me in tears.
If I send you a picture of Dame Dash, just know that means you triggering me.
Yeah.
You're triggering me or you're cutting me off. You know what I'm saying? At the end of the day. I think, you know, like you were saying, you know, he falls victim of that because of what he throws out into the atmosphere. Yeah. And also, I think in 2025, he's falling victim of right message, wrong messenger as well.
Yeah.
Dame is not a prominent name right now as far as being a CEO and ultimate businessman.
Yeah.
He's not what he once was.
Yep.
And in the microwave era of social media, everybody wants to know what you are doing now. No one, we see Dame dentures falling out.
Yep.
We see Dame beefing with 50, beefing with Cam. That's what people know him for right now.
Yeah.
So when he gets on the Breakfast Club and he's talking about certain things, 9 times out of 10, people are going to think he's capping.
Yep.
Also, 9 times out of 10, most people in the comments, they're going to side with Charlamagne in that scenario because Dame is the wrong messenger right now. So I
Even
think
if he's right.
you're right. Because not for nothing, as I was watching the interview, Dame said a lot of things that was right.
Yeah, that's a fact.
You know, and in my opinion, I think he said more right things than wrong things. But the things that he says that are wrong or considered wrong, it's glaring.
Right.
It's very glaring, you know. But Dame, you know, shout out to the LGBTQ community, plus community. But Dame hopping out saying Charlamagne was gay.
Yeah, that was.
You know, that was crazy. But granted,
that was the tears.
He did, you know, expound on what he meant.
Yeah.
You know, he wasn't against the community or anything like that. He's saying you project, you know, yourself in a certain manner, and that's that. So that part was funny in that sense because, let's be honest, does Charlamagne sell gossip?
Yeah.
So like I said, he says a lot of things that are correct. But when you're saying that while you're going bankrupt, in the eyes of people that might not know what bankruptcy is, per se, they don't want to hear it.
Yeah. You see him as a hater.
Right.
And that's what I feel like that's where most of his stuff comes off. It comes off as like you bitter still from like stuff that happened to you in the past.
Exactly.
Like, it comes off real like bitter and the mad like you just hating and you mad because stuff ain't going your way kind of thing. And that's where it's like seems immature and just bitter. But
you're not even uncle. They don't even view him as uncle right now. He's just like old head.
Old head on the block.
Nah, for real. He's like the old head on the block because
just angry.
Like you say, he gets everything he does, or every time he goes viral, it looks like it's something negative.
Right.
Yeah.
All right, it's nothing positive. Not saying that that he's not doing anything positive, but it's just saying that his character of what he's doing lately, the negative stuff is overseeing.
He gets overshadowed by Hov a lot too. You know, to have a company together with the likes of Jay-Z, and then when you split, you see where Jay-Z went, you kind of see where Dame went. That's the tall tale right there.
And you never see Jay talking about him.
That's a fact. But also, see now that's where
and that's where I'm saying
they don't ask Jay about Dame. And they don't ask Jay about Dame either because it's either going to be a slippery slope or Jay got so much motion and certain other things going on, they don't got to ask about Dame.
Yeah. That's a fact.
That's the point where I'm saying he's wrong messengers because, Dame, we got to ask you about Jay.
Yeah.
We don't got to ask Jay about you.
Because it seemed like you are bitter towards him.
I think, you know what I'm saying, and I'm looking in the camera, you know, Dame, I'm going to just keep it real with you, you know, from the outside looking in, I don't know you, of course. You look like you're hurt. You know, I feel like there's a lot of pain there, whether it was the breakup of Rockefeller, you know, business not going the way he thought it should have went. You know, maybe he went into it thinking that, you know, it's family, but everyone else, Jay and him, was strictly business.
Yeah.
I feel like there's some type of pain internally there. And I think the way he's conducting himself now, it does look like he's crashing out. And I hate that for him.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, how you feel about that, though? That's a topic on its own. Like, separating, sometimes you have to separate yourself from people to succeed.
Listen, I just had a meeting, and you know, my guys from the pound, they can attest to it. I just had a meeting with them maybe last week or so. And I told everybody get their exit plans ready. And the reason why I said that is because nothing lasts forever, but we can still be cool, distant, doing our thing. It could be under one umbrella, but everybody has their own motion doing something of their own, right? Solely because if we decide today, no more the pound as far as basketball is concerned, and we all want to go do our own thing, it's never going to look like, oh, it ended, so they ended. And now they ended. There's no friendship there. There's no bond there. There's none of that. I'm nipping that in the bud early. I feel like personally, when two people, who make a lot of history together, when they sever ties, you have a lot of people who's emotionally invested in you. That, you're going to choose sides.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like when Jay and Dame broke up, The Rock, they had a meeting. Every artist had to come in. Every artist had to choose who they was going with. And that's how that went. I think, it's a whack thing, but it's bound to happen.
Yeah.
If you want to go upward, sometimes whatever in the middle,
that happens.
Can't go.
That happens in life, though. Sometimes you have to, right, separate yourself. And I think that's why the foundation of actually being friends and getting an understanding of what everyone's goal is, right, has to be put out there. Like, you have to know what your main goal is. I don't think, like, if we're talking about James, I don't think they ever spoke about, what's, like, Dame going to J.O., what's your goal? Like, what's your 10-year plan, 5-year plan? I think they were just, Dame on his side was just riding the wave and thought my man was going to be with me forever. So we straight until they weren't.
Because if Lex closing on these deals that, we got going on,
Facts.
I got to tell Lil and Dave and all of them, listen to Pound, I gotta move with P and Lex right now. You know what I'm saying? I gotta get on the chopper, man. I gotta get on the helicopter with them, man. We got meetings and all that. I gotta do what I gotta do.
When I call, just answer, man.
You know what I'm saying? I am. Trust.
Yeah. No, for real, because it be like that, though. Yeah, it be like that.
It's the communication. That's the main thing. Is just the communication, man. I think we do a good job of that here. We in the group chat as much as we could be. We talking to each other. Speaking with each other. Obviously, we could probably do a little more, like we said, being more consistent and actually playing this shit out and making shit happen and stuff like that. But I feel like for the most part, we all got to understand that where we trying to take this thing. And it's like you said, they probably never had that convo. It's like they both, Dame want to be the boss, Jay want to be he looking at Jay like, nah, you the artist. Like, you just be the artist. With Jay's mentality's on a whole different level. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, and that's probably where...
Because we seen those, right? If we're going based off examples, we seen, like, my fault, probably the Joe Budden podcast. Right? We seen how they split. We seen, what's the football one? I Am Athlete one. Right? We seen how they split. And once they split, you see the conversations that they're having. Like, we wanted to do more. And the head dude was trying to keep us at bay. Whether it's right, whether false or true, right? That's the narrative, is that some people want to get placed in one bucket and don't let them overflow to other,
Because growth looks different in the eyes of others.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? Like, what might be growth to me might not be growth to y'all, and vice versa. You know what I'm saying? So, like, maybe in Dame's eyes or someone like that, or I Am Athlete podcast, they want to stay in a particular light because it's like, yo, listen, this is what I think is authentic. This is what I think is keeping it real. And I want to stay in this space right here to keep it real for the culture. And someone else might think, well, I'm still keeping it real because I think I'm real. But I think if I'm going this direction, the culture might follow this way too. But on the outside looking in, it looks like they're doing this. Yeah. And sometimes when they do have words in their exchange, that's what it also looks like regardless. But yeah, growth looks different on everybody.
For sure. So yeah, we wishing Dame the best regardless. We hoping, if it is help that's needed, we hoping you get the help you need, and we hoping, we wishing you the best. Like, we always pushing positivity over here. We never want to see nobody in no bad situations or going through anything bad, regardless of what it is. So wishing you the best. Hope everything is better sooner than later. If it's not already, because like Lex said, we to the point of Lex, like, we don't know what's going on with Dame. Like, he could be super good. Like, we don't know. Like, you know what I'm saying? So we just hoping for the best. And speaking on, like we were just saying, growth and stuff like that, there's other viral clip that been going around today was Adrian Bronner. He recently, earlier today, got kicked off the Is What It Is podcast for continuously flirting with one of they call her
Treasure,
Stat
yeah.
Baby, Treasure Wilson, and I think that's her last name, right?
Mhm.
Yeah, Treasure Wilson, Stat Baby. And Cam gave him a few chances. Like Cam's telling her, you know, at first, you know, he gave her a compliment. It seemed, you know, obviously flirting, but gave her a compliment. Oh, I didn't know you was this beautiful. Okay, you know, everybody laughed it off. Oh, okay, haha. Kept trying to change the subjects. You know what I'm saying? He keep mentioning, oh, Stat. I didn't. Cam like, yo, chill. Like, you know what I'm saying? A boyfriend here.
Yeah.
Like, you kind of disrespecting.
Yeah.
Like, just, you said what you had to say. Cool, relax. Like, you know what I'm saying? Cool, let's talk about football. Let's talk about this. And they got to the point where he's literally cutting people off, like,
to
saying stuff
compliment,
about, right, to compliment Stat. So they got to the point where Cam is like, yo, bro, you got to go.
Yeah.
Cam took out his duffel bag, pulled out some bread, said, look, I'm going to pay you for your time. If you want to wait outside, you can wait outside and chop it up, whatever, but you got to go. How do we feel about, one, the situation of Cam defending Stat, you know what I'm saying, and sticking up for her in that moment? And then two, how do we feel about like Adrian Bronner, like going up and down like kinda in life? Is it like a similar Dame situation where we feel like he's maybe crashing out?
Nah, I think he's worse than Dame.
Yeah.
I think AB, you know, it's funny. I forgot the reporter's name who does boxing. But he said, you know, Floyd Mayweather ruined boxing, you know, with the whole undefeated thing. All these boxers feel like once you lose once or so, you know, your light gets super dim at that point. I feel like once AB lost that first time and then started to continuously lose, he started to lose a lot of himself as well. To the point where now people like Cam, on a deleted footage scene that they also released, you know, he basically said, I brought you on for entertainment value. You know what I'm saying? To, you know, basically for clout in a sense, because there's no telling what you're going to get out of Adrian Bronner. But that's the risk you run. You know, when you try to put somebody on your show like Adrian Bronner, they might do some off the wall shit. And what he did was off the wall. Cam, as a big brother figure to Stat Baby, he stood tall. I think that was honorable. You could tell Mace was trying to, you know, be on the side, because I feel like, you know, that was Cam's, you know, doing as far as in his man's. He brought Adrian Bronner on. So, you know, Mace kind of stood to the side. It's not that Mace didn't probably want to be vocal, but Cam got it. Cam checked him, and Cam still paid him too for the time frame that he was there. But he kicked him off. I think Adrian Bronner, that was wild. I ain't gonna lie, y'all. Like, it made me uncomfortable.
He looked like he was drunk for real.
Yeah,
or
something.
Dealing with some type of, because he didn't look like himself.
Slurring a little bit.
Exactly. That's what I'm saying. That it's a sad situation, because when you're at the top of the world, right? We don't know his situation, like as in who's supporting him, who's around him. But when you're on top of the world, like he was, right? Because he was once viewed as that dude.
Yeah, facts.
He probably had everyone by his side, right? And now, not saying no one's there to try to help him out, but to let your man, or let somebody that was at the top of the world just quote unquote crash out or not doing so well, it's sad to see, because we see a lot of that. Like, we see a lot of people that have a crazy entourage when they're doing something, all right, when they're very good at something, and then when shit hit the fan, they look like they by themselves.
Fact.
And that's a battle within itself, not just battling whatever you're going through, but also battling not having no one, right? So, see both sides. Obviously, what he did was 100% wrong, was doing too much. But to see him there and have no one, pull him to the side, like, maybe it did happen, but it's like, you wildin', like, you supposed to have someone like that. But like I said, it all goes right. It all stems to like mental health and having people in your corner to help you out.
Because that probably worked a couple of years ago. You know, all that shit he was saying, the Stat Baby and all of that, if he was out in the club and all of that around women, back when he was on top of his game, all of that probably worked. But it's a different, it's a new day.
Exactly. So it's sad to see, because it's shit, like I said, you know people from your neighborhood, you know people from your town, you know people from, you know, the city, you know people from different states that are Adrian Barnes, right? Not saying they had millions of dollars, but when they was lit, they was lit. But now when they not lit, it's like, it could be their own fault, right? Because you could give people your ass to kiss when you are lit.
Fact.
And then now when shit hit the fan, nobody want to be around you because they remember when you gave them the ass to kiss. So it sucks though. It sucks, 'cause like I said, all these shit, everything we're watching now, you see, like, how they were differently before they got to this point. So you're seeing both the up and the down, and that is wild that now it's on, everything's on camera.
For sure. And I think it's a combination of things too. I think it's also like being with social media and all the cameras around now. I think one, you seeing like people's like problems is getting highlighted more, like and we don't know, we speculate, like the drug problems, the alcohol problems, but then even people, no names specifically, but even people that may not show like, oh, I'm drunk, okay. I think now the more you seeing people, like the celebrity is not getting as glorified as much anymore, because now you seeing people for their truth. Like you seeing how corny a lot of these people are. Like, you know what I'm saying?
That's
like it's like at one point it was like you don't see the celebrity a lot, especially in their regular lives. So it's just like, oh my God, celebrity, you know what I'm saying? But now you seeing them so much on the regular, it's like, wait, you kind of corny. Like you're not even who we thought you probably once were. Like it's her. I know we probably all got those certain people that we grew up watching, that we older, we like, what's going on? You know what I'm saying? And I know specifically some people, like our production team, there's people that, you know, that they worked with that at one point they might have been a fan of or loved to them, been in the room with them in a situation, and it's like, damn, that's how you really move? You know what I'm saying? That's how you talk to people, that's how you treat, bro, that's crazy. Like I wouldn't expect.
The thing is, that shit catches up to you.
For sure.
It might take 10 years, 15 years, 20 years, 30 years, whatever it is. The way you truly are to people, right? That shit catches up to you. So remember when you're up, how you treat people. Because like they said, on the way down,
you gotta see them, you're
gonna bump into them again. So like you said, that shit is real life.
Facts.
That shit is real life. Everything that goes up must come down, right? And the way you value people and the way you value people's time and how you talk to people, how you care about people, that helps you when you're on the way down. That slows it down. That might keep you at bay, right? You might be at level 10. The way you talk to people, the way you care about people might bring you and keep you at level 7 instead of dropping all the way to level 2. So people don't see that. People don't see the value in that. So that's what I'm saying. You got to make sure you care for people and you do right.
It's like they say, treat the janitor how you treat the CEO. Like saying, you know what I'm saying? Same thing.
Well, speaking of, guys, while we're on the boxing topic, right? Speaking of guys that, might have been here, went there. The guy who's up here right now, Terrence Crawford. Bud is that guy.
For sure.
The new debate right now is he the GOAT? If anything, is he better than Floyd Mayweather? What y'all think?
Sheesh.
Yeah, I'm not gonna even front on this podcast. I know I was fronting during the playoffs, like I'm gonna watch every game. That fight ain't started till 2 a.m. I was asleep. I was asleep. I was asleep. I woke, but I did wake up, and I ain't gonna front. The first thing I did was go on my phone and check to see who won that fight.
And then you recorded it on the off the shades too. You know what I'm saying? Get the light on that. Thank you. Recorded the fight off the shades.
And we're gonna do a view from here so we can see what's going on and all that. But that fight started dumb late. But I did wake up and see Terrence Crawford got that W. And that kind of that was the first thing I thought. Like, even though obviously everybody was having those questions and thinking that, because he's now, 40? He's also
like 44 and 0 or something like that.
Something like that,
Never touched the floor. Like, you know what I'm saying?
He ain't touching the floor. You heard his backstory?
Canelo never touched the floor either.
What's his backstory?
You ain't hear the backstory of Crawford?
I know he's from Nebraska.
Nebraska, that's crazy.
He got shot in the back of the head.
Oh, yeah. See,
right, grown up, drove himself to the hospital. His mom used to pay people in the neighborhood $10, no matter the size they are, to try to beat him up.
Oh, yeah.
Like his parent, the mother, was paying people $10 when him growing up as a kid.
Was this to like get him ready for boxing, or was it?
No, when he was little, there ain't no boxing. If he little, ain't no boxing concern.
He was just fighting people. He was just fighting people in the street.
So he was getting on her nerves.
I don't know. I want to watch his interview. Like when I leave here, I'm gonna go and watch.
Yeah,
that's really true. He wasn't gonna lose.
No matter the size, it could be somebody 6'5", 250, or 5'8", 160. Like she was paying little kids in the neighborhood to fight him, and he would beat everybody up. But she was like trying to get him beat up. So she was really getting old heads, younger dudes, and he's beating people up no matter the age. So one, you're not losing no boxing match with that type of trauma.
Yeah,
I ain't even gonna hold you.
That's a fact.
Yeah.
Like you fighting demons. You ain't fighting nobody on the other side. Like, and he says it like I watched like one interview when he's like talking about his childhood and how he was like really into the streets in order to like somebody pulled him out, helped him out. But like he was really into the streets. Like all the fighting, all the gambling, all that stuff, like playing with guns and all that shit. So he's really like a story within a story, not just his boxing, but what he overcame. Like it's a unique story though. Y'all gotta tell you, y'all gotta watch it.
Definitely tap in.
I think shit. I watched the fight. I was yawning, but I watched the fight.
Yeah, I was in and out of sleep.
Like he's another level. You know, Canelo himself said he was better than Floyd.
Yeah, he said he was the hardest boxer.
He's the hardest boxer, and you could tell the frustration on Canelo during the fight.
Yeah.
The nigga picked him up in the air. He picked him up in the air, almost slammed him. Nigga thought it was UFC.
He got that tight.
That tight. The nigga got hit, and he had to look at the nigga like, yo, you are out of control. Like
I did see that.
But it was just, I think, I ain't gonna lie, but winning championship belts in 3 to 4 different weight classes, I think that's what it is.
Yeah.
I think that's what separates him.
Yeah.
Listen, if somebody say he the GOAT, somebody say he better than Floyd, I ain't mad at it.
Yeah, I think that's the main thing. Like Canelo saying he's better than Floyd, like I'm taking that with a grain of salt because he probably said that because the interview with Floyd when they was like, how was the fight with Canelo to Floyd? Floyd said, Canelo, that was easy. He's easy. Yeah. He's not. That was easy.
Right. I forgot all about that.
Canelo probably.
Right, that is a grain of salt. Yeah. But the only reason I took that was because, listen, who more worthy?
No, for sure. Definitely. But I feel like that was a little try to get back. But to your point of like 3 different weight classes, it's kind of crazy.
Yeah, that's different.
Like, that's kind of crazy.
And they 2 different styles, too. So whatever you prefer might, change your answer. Because Floyd is like a defense specialist.
Right.
Like watching him defend and just like maneuver, that shit is it's really crazy to watch.
So would you say Floyd is better defensively than Crawford?
Yeah, I would think so.
So now the hesitancy in that is it ain't far off.
I mean,
I think Floyd is. I'm with you.
Yeah.
But I don't think it's strikingly far.
Yeah.
I don't think it's a huge gap. It's a small gap.
Yeah. It's like skill versus, it's like Kobe, LeBron, right?
What about it?
Nah, because I think
Because
they saying Buds is real. They saying like I'm not into boxing.
I'm not saying like
they
LeBron
saying he was
losing.
real like even him fighting Canelo, they didn't know. Canelo said I couldn't figure him out.
Yeah,
like he got he was so technical.
Yeah.
I thought he was gonna come in on some power,
Yeah.
He said, he's moving like tech, like he was on some other shit.
But do you think is he more skilled than Floyd?
I'll say this.
I don't know.
Defensively, there's no far gap.
Yeah.
And he showed a lot of great defensive moments during the fight.
Yeah.
He danced when he needed to. He held when he needed to. I think what separates them is Floyd's not standing in the middle going punch for punch with a Canelo. He didn't do it.
Okay.
And he didn't do it against really almost anybody.
Yeah.
Whether it was Zab, Judah, anyone he fought. He wasn't going toe-to-toe in the middle.
Are we going skill IQ versus IQ and athleticism?
I think in this sense, Bud with the skill, athleticism, because he does have IQ, high IQ. Then you factor in the accolades of the 3 different weight classes.
Yeah.
I think Terrence Crawford.
That's why I was like Brown winning with.
And they both undefeated, so you can't even use that.
Yeah. No,
so
that's
Terrence Crawford's better than Floyd Mayweather. I'm saying it. It is what it is.
I don't think you go wrong with anything.
I don't think you. I really don't think so. I really don't think so. I don't think like no one can look at me and be like Fred is bugging.
Yeah.
Because Floyd is kind of...
Somebody gonna say Fred is bugging.
Of course.
Yeah, for sure. And Floyd's kind of our era, but not really. So I think it's like one of those era things. I think like you said to your point of like Kobe, LeBron, it's like obviously people maybe a little older than us is gonna be like Floyd or Kobe right away. And then people like our era we actually seeing Bud in real time at his prime fights. We seeing him in these 3 different weight classes, like we seen LeBron in his prime years and still killing.
Yeah, but people know LeBron's better than Kobe. That's not it. right, whatever. Episode 17. We'll talk about it.
Yeah, that's cap.
We'll talk about
But
it.
it's just like it's one of those debates like where there is no wrong answer.
That's a
like
fact.
you know what I'm saying? If somebody says Floyd, you can't argue them down to if somebody says Bud, you can't. You know what I'm saying? Just like a Kobe LeBron thing. So it's like.
Yeah, you can't argue that down.
I feel like it's tough, but like I said, to your point, that 3 weight class is kind of crazy. Like, because when you look at the weights, it's not like 5 pounds.
No.
Yeah, nah. You
like he's going up like 10.
It'd be like 10.
Word, so I'm like,
10, 13 pounds.
Facts. Fact.
147 to 163
but I told you he was prepped for that. I told you his mom used to pay people
his mom's was wilding.
Different sizes.
His mom's was acting like Joe Jackson in the hood.
And 10 cash.
Telling you, 10 cash as a little kids to fight, no matter their size.
So I think
he was whipping all of them. So he used to fighting people
10 cash
bigger.
in the hood when you were a kid, though. You know what?
Come on, bro. 10 cash, we used to go to McDonald's.
Niggas would catch a body for 10
No, that's a fact. 10 cash take you a long way.
That's a fact.
Nah, definitely shout out to Bud for sure. Shout out to Bud. Keep doing your thing. We definitely witnessing history. I'm excited to see his next fight ain't announced yet, right? He just fought somebody.
Nah, not yet. But I'll tell you this much though. Rashad Bilal and Troy Millens, I'm mad as shit at y'all. Y'all niggas brought Terrence Crawford to Dykeman on a day Earn Your Leisure didn't play. Like, but we're gonna talk about that episode 22 or something. We're gonna talk about that. But shout out Terrence Crawford.
What you buying from the store with $5?
$5?
Back in the day, no, back in the day.
I was about to say
right now you get a water and a piece of Winter Fresh.
Listen, it depends on the time frame. Because listen.
Growing up, I'll say middle school.
You at the middle school. You just got out of class. You're on your way home. You got to stop at the store. You got $5.
If it's not a bagel, it's gonna be a roll, right? And it's
where you from? You brought a bagel or a regular?
Nah, because listen, $5 made you feel fancy back then.
Not
so you
a
start
bagel. Hold on. If I went to the store with you, you order a bagel.
I'm from Greenberg. We got bagel oven.
I don't even know what that is.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Shout out Greenberg, bagel oven.
Bagel spot's fake news.
Yeah, they don't really. Nah, but if I get a roll,
you only get bagels in school. When you get the bagel with the cream cheese,
I'm getting. I was about to say, I'm getting the cream cheese with the jelly, right?
How
much you think that was back then?
Wait, at a corner store?
This is early 2000s.
It's like $1.
Wait, is this a corner store?
This is a corner store.
You got bagels at your corner store?
Greenberg shit, nigga. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, for real.
You know,
I said $1, $1.50.
Yeah, like
so it's $1.50. Let's just say $2. Because I'm a wild out. I'm going to ask for extra shit. They want to add 50 cents to it. Extra cream cheese and shit like that. You know, I'm a big nigga. So that's $2, right?
Yeah, we got 3 left.
Then now, I get the Arizona.
Okay.
That's $1 right there, right?
Yep.
I ain't going to lie. Got to get my favorite chocolate candy, some bullshit like that. Might get a Reese's or something.
That's 50 cents. That was 50 cents back then.
I bet, but you know I'm a big nigga, so you know I'm getting 2.
Yeah.
Okay.
So now I got $1 left, right? I'm getting nacho twisters. My nigga, I'm getting...
That's a quarter.
Yeah, that's a quarter, right?
That's a quarter.
Because you thought I was done. You thought I was only getting 1? No, I'm getting 2. That's 50 cents right there. And then I'm going to finish it off with the Cosmic Brownie, 50 cents. You know what I'm saying?
That used to be a quarter.
It used to be a quarter. It was 25 cents in the corner.
I'm a big nigga, so I'm getting 2. That's 5 cash right there.
Yeah, that's a lot of snacks.
I ain't going for that's how my shit.
That's how your bag used to be full in the store, for real.
That's a whole
I'm
fact.
going crazy.
And you got to say no PC before you even get in the park.
No, I'm going the opposite way. I'm not even going to the park. I'm going straight to the crib.
Yeah, you used to have to yell down the block, no PC. Making sure they hear you. Because it'd be 30 of us in the park.
Fact.
Nah, but you see how much she used to be able to get.
Yo, with $5, I'm telling you, now you go to the store, you get $5, you get a water, a bag of chips, and you're done.
Over. Yeah, nah, my 5 cash, we can go through our 5 cash real quick before we get to the next topic. But I wasn't doing bagels and butter rolls. And I was getting mad snacks though. I was getting boom. So 5 cash.
5.
I'm getting $1 worth for the Sour Patches, the 5 cent.
Okay, the
joints.
5 cent.
So I'm going $1 with, so you could put in the brown. And I PC those. I ain't going to do all of them.
You have to.
You know what I'm saying? So that was probably what, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. So I was getting 20 of them for $1 in the brown.
I know
bag.
math was just said that.
Yeah. No, that was actually my favorite.
That was quick though. No, that was good though.
I was about to say, that was my fake.
You got to 5 and then you was like, all right, that's 20. Nah, that was good.
So I was getting 20 of those. Boom, I got 4 left. I was getting 2 quarter juices, the
quarter
little
water.
quarter joints, so you could put the. You know, so I was getting 2 of those.
Okay.
Now hold on, wait. Keep it a stack. Did you used to pop your finger through the middle of the jug, or you used to rip the whole pill off?
Nah, I think that's on my teeth fucked up. I used to.
Niggas
No,
is
everybody used to
I
bite
knew it.
their-
I knew it. I knew this nigga did that. I knew it.
And you used to pause. And you used to chew on the rims.
Nah.
Pause.
I ain't
No, I ain't gonna lie.
Everybody
Some
used to
shit is
Yeah,
unpause.
bro. Everybody used to chew on the rim, bro. That's a fact.
I kept my
Yeah,
shit.
and you
I
used to put it in the back of your
in the
bike.
bite. Yeah, that's
Yeah,
a
come
fact.
on,
That's-
bro.
I ain't
Nah,
chewing the
come
rim
on.
though. I just drank my shit and then I.
Bro, you used to chew on the rim. Everybody chew
So,
on the rim.
boy, I
bro.
get two of those.
Yeah.
I got
Stop
the
saying
All right, so what you got? You got 150. You got 350 left.
So, boom, Tony Sour Patches, 2 quarter, getting my 2 bag of chips, probably Doritos. I'll probably get 1 red one. No, back then I was getting the blue ones only. So I'll get the Cool Ranch Doritos,
Cool
2
Ranch.
of those. Boom, that's only 2 cash. I
That's
still
crazy.
got 3
Damn.
cash left.
Yeah.
So 3, with the other 3 cash, well, I ain't going front. I used to probably save $1 or 2 because I don't know when I was going to get another
That's a
5
fact.
cash again. I
Right.
ain't going to lie. My crib, it was me, my brother, my sisters. I don't
5
know.
cash is a lot.
So I probably used to tuck $1, maybe $1.50. The Cosmic Brownies, for
Shit
sure.
was crack.
Definitely was getting 2 of those. Honey Buns used to
Honey
be...
buns was amazing. I was waiting
facts.
for somebody
I
to say
I used to get the Honey Buns.
something. Honey buns was...
But that was 50 cent, I think. Or was they
Y'all
25?
ain't used to do the
Nah,
ice
it was
honey
50
buns
cent.
and all of that,
It was
right?
50 cent. Yeah.
I think I was
Used to do
doing
the
the
ice
ice.
honey
I
buns,
ain't
yo.
get put
The
on
ice
to the
honey
no
buns?
ice until later. I ain't gonna front.
No, the
Niggas
ice...
was
when I got
eating them shits with
older-
no bev. I ain't gonna lie, that was crazy. That's crazy work.
I was getting the
Nah,
ice.
you had
icing.
to have a bev because bev was only a quarter. Quarter
Yeah,
water
nah.
was a quarter.
So I was getting the 20 Sour Patch, 20 Sour Patch $1, 2 quarter juices and 2 chips, $2. Cosmic Brownie Honey Buns, probably 1 and 2, that's $3. I was saving $1.
So you had $1 left.
And what else I used to get?
You ain't get food?
Yeah, like
Like,
Nah,
real- like a-
after,
like-
after school, I would just get snacks and shit. I ain't gonna lie. I used to just go home and hope it's something in the crib.
said you- Nigga friend got mad.
Nah, I didn't get mad. Nigga, I heard no food. I was getting upset.
Cause my mom,
Hey, like,
more
yeah,
times than
food.
not, she cook. If she tight at us or the
Yeah.
crib is dirty or something, we got to figure it out on. It's probably like Pop Tarts or the Salisbury steak shit in the crib. We got to heat that shit up.
Okay,
Or-
TV dinner.
it's so, yeah,
Heard
it's
that.
something
Yeah.
in the little
Heard that.
Popeyes,
Yeah.
the little chicken
Niggas couldn't
Popeyes.
heat the brownie up right.
Yeah, nah, it's something in the crib.
Five by four.
Yeah.
And then
Nah,
I had,
my
I had
five,
my $1 left. And
You got
then,
my 5. Had to go butter roll. Gotta get the butter roll. Or you go the beef patty with cheese.
Oh,
Get a
I
beef
for-
patty
yeah.
with
I
cheese,
used to get
$1.50.
I forgot, yeah.
Then pause. All right, you talking about quarter waters. You have to get the big burst,
That's a fact.
right? Or the
That
other
was like
one.
the 50
What's the
cent
other
soda
one?
shit.
Remember the sodas, the top pops
Top-
and
Yeah,
all of
no,
that?
what was the other? Not the big pause. I was just pause. Not the big
What are you
burst.
talking
But
crazy?
the
You talking
other
about
squeeze,
big burst and top
the
pops.
squirts, the squirts. It's called squirts. What's it called?
I forgot the
I
name.
Pause
forgot
that
the
though,
name.
but
Yeah,
I know
we
what you
gonna-
gotta
Yeah,
pour
yeah,
it
yeah,
inside.
before everybody was
I know
pausing
what you're
everything, the
talking about.
squirts. Get the 50-cent squirts,
Mhm.
right? That's like $2. That's $2. Then definitely get the shower straws or the gummy
Ooh,
bears.
Okay,
That's
yeah,
tough.
Sour powers. I
Then
forgot
you
about
had to
sour
you had to get some Snickers or something.
That's a fact. Get you. Yeah, gotta
And
get
then
you
the
some
oatmeal cream pies.
powers. Ooh, yeah, that's
Elite.
yeah.
My
OD.
fault. I got
Yeah.
too, too excited. My bad.
Yeah, oatmeal
Nah,
cream pies.
the oatmeal
OD,
cream pies
though.
was elite.
I ain't going for it.
Yeah, I had to.
And it was a quarter.
And it was a quarter.
Fire. That's a fact. The cinnamon little swirl shit too.
Just
bro.
that's a fact. And again,
forgot
the cinnamon
about the
cup
oatmeal
joints, right? You
pie.
talking about the cinnamon
Yeah, the
square in the
swirl,
cups?
yeah. OD 50
Then,
cent.
Fred, you right?
Oh, my fault.
Yeah, and like
Nah,
I said,
see, yeah, nah,
you
oatmeal
had to
pies is
say,
fire.
like I said, I grew up with 30 of us. So you really had to, before, as soon as you walk out the store, no PC. Because they asking for everything. You pass around
The sour straws was shareable. I ain't gonna lie.
Yeah, but you pass
That was
around a
it.
squirt bottle to everyone because
Nah, that-
we
yeah,
all
that
dying
was-
thirst. So we all got to share the $5. Like sometimes, because you know there's gonna be a time when you don't got $5.
That's a fact.
So you gotta hopefully
You
somebody
gotta
buy
hold
your
it
quarter
down,
water.
yeah.
So,
And then, you know, if it's a summer day, you had to get the ices, the long ices, 10 cents.
Yeah, 10 cents.
Get 10 of them in.
Facts.
Damn, yo,
You named me
we
all the
was
shits I
lit.
forgot. Yeah.
We
Yo,
was so
I'm
lit.
telling you, we
Oh,
used to-
we was so lit.
Yo, we used to go outside, man. That shit used to be a party with mad bad snacks.
Yeah.
But I ain't gonna lie though, I was a little nigga at the store. I was stealing a lot.
Oh, no.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah,
They had me on the wanted posters in the store and all that. I had to take a picture
Or
and
you
all
fiending.
that.
Like, we used to be fiending. Actually, like, come on, PC, bro. Hold me down. Yo, hold me down. I'm hungry. Yo, hold me down. I'm hungry, bro. He used to be fiending. Like, hold me down.
Yo,
No,
Yeah.
it was
You don't want to say it
definitely-
out loud, but, or you yelling PC. You know, on Ferris, you can see the store
facts.
from the park. So we used to, when you really fiending, You're saying P. You're yelling PC. As soon as they step out the store, you yelling PC because you already know they're gonna say no PC.
Yo.
Damn.
Yeah, nah, shit was definitely lit. All that shit is
What?
mad
All that
bread.
for
I think
$5
an oatmeal
cash.
pie is $1. The oatmeal shit is $1.
Snickers is $1.
Fact. That shit might
Nigga, I
be
seen
$2.
somebody
real.
put
Some
$1.25 on the Arizona can. Almost lost my shit
Oh yeah.
in the store. $1.25.
And that's because the
That's
store
wow.
is violating. Because Arizona, he said himself he's never raising his price. So if y'all charging $1.25, y'all violating.
Yeah,
Because
nah,
y'all
nah,
price
nah.
didn't go up
I
for the
knew
wholesale.
that's why it was written in markup.
Yeah. Wait, what store you going to? What's up?
Nah, niggas got me.
You got Marcus Arizona's?
BB, you wild.
Yeah, he definitely did. Because
Yeah.
the CEO of Arizona,
Yeah.
he said he's never raising his price.
My
That's
son
a
getting a
fact.
bagel with cream cheese at 10 years old
BB, you
at the
wild.
store.
No, yo,
Nah, that's crazy. Nobody ever came out the store with a bagel with cream cheese.
Greenberg, we had bagel of it, nigga. We was trying to feel nice, man. You know what I'm saying? Felt like we
that's
had
upscale.
something, nigga.
That's upscale
That is
right
upscale.
there.
I ain't gonna-
Definitely upscale.
Charles Neck, I was not doing that, but
Yo,
Greenberg, yes.
Bagels was,
Just
butter rolls was
talking
50 cents.
talking about something to start. Yo, the super donuts in school,
Ooh.
Yo,
when they used to be underneath the lamp, you
just be
gotta put your hands on it to see which one is warm. Nah,
yeah.
those super
nigga,
donuts.
before Michelle Obama put the healthy snacks in the vending
Right.
machines, nigga,
Yo,
nah, Michelle, you was wildin'.
Yo,
We
yeah.
niggas used to get the big Texas cinnamon
Yo.
rolls, all of that
Yo,
in
those
there.
super donuts was
Not
elite.
OD. And it was fire
Yo.
because I used to have free breakfast and free, so I put the code
I
in.
definitely got the paper
my
sign.
God.
You know you gotta go home and
Right.
get the paper sign and free lunch?
Facts.
Definitely.
Nah, the donuts was elite though.
Y'all
Nah,
eat
for real,
peanut
bro.
butter and jelly sandwiches from
Hell
time to
yeah.
time? They used to have the triple deckers.
Nah, I ain't never had a triple decker. Yo, what school you go
Oh shit. Nah, never mind. I took my man sandwich. I made that shit myself. I ain't gonna lie. My fault. That's on me. That's
Nah,
on
the
me.
PB&J was fire because they
That's
had
all
the
we
cheap white bread
That's a fact.
that made everything taste
That's a
good.
fact.
Nah, OD. Sandwiches was fire. Yeah, school lunch.
Yo, what's the
I don't
crazy
even know if
sandwiches
it
y'all
was
ate
fire.
though? Like growing up, like you might only got bread and shit in the crib. What's the craziest sandwiches y'all made?
I ain't gonna lie. It's not crazy, but the fried bologna sandwiches used to really hit. Fried bologna with some
Yeah, I
mayonnaise
can't.
and some shit. Well, you know,
Yeah.
even without the mayonnaise, it's still
Yeah.
cool. Fried bologna sandwiches was a
Yeah, I
one.
kid you not. You can ask my brother growing up. I used to have mayonnaise sandwiches, bro.
That shit was lit.
Yeah.
Nah,
And that
that's
shit was
crazy.
Yo,
lit.
no
I don't
lie.
think
I used to
ever
have the
did
white bread, put mayonnaise on it, put it in a napkin, on my way to the park, bro. Straight mayonnaise, nothing else.
I knew I was a foul nigga when I had a
Mayonnaise-
peanut butter sandwich, no jelly.
Nah,
And I had
that's
no
elite,
bad.
That's
though.
how I used to.
No, but I
used
had
to
no
eat
bad.
Oh,
I was
no
a
bad.
I was a
Yeah,
foul
yeah,
nigga.
yeah,
I was
No
foul.
bad is crazy.
Yeah,
I used to not eat jelly. I used to eat peanut butter sandwiches all the time, though, but I never
No,
had
okay,
a
yeah.
mayonnaise sandwich. Is kind of crazy.
Nah, straight mayonnaise, bro.
Like I used to eat just plain bread. Like I'll put 2 pieces of bread. I'm just eating bread, but mayonnaise.
Nah, just man, I'm telling you.
Yo, no, hold on. How the mayonnaise? But you just eating bread?
Mayonnaise, bro.
What's
With
wrong?
nothing, that's kind of crazy. Bread itself, you eat like you could eat other food with bread. You get bread on the side. So
You just said after school
Bro,
you was
hold on,
hoping.
hold on.
That's how you eat bread.
Hold on. We're not
Ain't
passing
nothing
that.
else, just bread.
We're not passing that. You only eat bread on the side when we got older and you able to go to dinners and stuff. Ain't nobody had bread on the side at the crib. That was a meal.
Nah, that's what I'm saying. That's why you said sandwich. I used to eat just bread. Like I'll eat 2 pieces, or I'll just eat one
The
piece.
one piece.
Just try to make my stomach stop hurting.
With the crust cut off.
Yeah,
Remember?
my stomach be hurting. I need
You said
something
the
just to
cucumber
something.
sandwiches with the
Yo,
crust
when
cut
was
off.
the when was the day when y'all realized them days is behind me? When you started touching $20 bills and shit like that. When did y'all, around what age you think you was like, nah, I'm gonna start getting this upscale shit?
Shout out to Clarence, my step pops. Which I call him my pops now. Shout out to my pops, Clarence. When he moved in the crib, I was tight at first, like, Ma, who this moving in the crib?
Yeah,
Like, what you doing? Like, but my son
I ain't
came
seen
in
me
the
and
crib
Clarence
and
in a minute.
that's my guy. Hey, I ain't going front.
Yeah,
He took a soul in as his own, you know what I'm
facts.
saying? But when he came in the
Solid.
crib, like he gonna make sure he eat. So when he eat, he not gonna just eat in front of us. That's when we started getting the KFC bucket chickens
That's
and all
fire.
that for the family.
That's fire.
And the Chinese, what y'all want from the Chinese? He'd be tight, but what y'all want from the Chinese place?
You talk about getting
And all that.
eating on your
that's
own?
it.
Eating on your own or
Nah, like on your own, like when you stepped out
Oh,
off
yeah.
the porch really and was like, yo, listen, I got a certain amount of money. I'm not getting the shit I would get with $5 no more.
College
I'm stepping it up.
for me.
nah, it's when I got a refund check from college.
Yeah, college.
But you know you owe that shit when they give you a
Oh,
refund
yeah?
check.
Oh, I thought it was, I was gonna say at least high school, nah.
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 Shit was,
I was broke.
Clarence was bringing shit in the crib, but he wasn't giving me he wasn't giving us bread to go get. But then I'm lying, because he'll let us come work with him at the library at like 5 a.m, pay us to help him clean the library and shit. He only worked there for like 2-3 hours before he went to, his main job, which he retired from. But, he'd be like, yo, y'all want bread? Come help me in the, you know what I'm saying? Come help me clean, I got y'all. So, yeah, maybe a little bit of high school.
Was when I started working summer like camps. Mm-hmm. But that was like my later years towards high school. That's probably like my senior year. Before that, I'm asking for.
I remember my first hero.
Hey, if my pops is holding me down, obviously I don't live with my pops, so when I see him, he'll hold it down. But unless I'm going to like my pop store, I go eat whatever I want. But
when I got my first breakfast sandwich on the Hero, that's when I knew. I said, yeah.
Oh, you got that in what?
That was high school. I'm a real nigga.
That was high school.
Yes, that
was high school.
That was high school.
Yeah, that was. It was 6th grade.
I don't think I did a breakfast sandwich on the Hero till I was older.
Yeah. We used to split. Like, we used to come to the bus stop, and everybody would bring and this is kid you not, everybody would bring $1, $2. We'll go right to the deli, because the store in front of the park used to be a deli. Diego. We used to be like, yo, we got $3, and he used to make us a bacon, egg, and cheese, whatever we want. We'll go back to the bus stop. We'll split it. Like, that's what we used to do. But yeah, and if you had your own, you only gonna get a bite because everybody fiending. It's 30 of us at the bus stop. You already mad as shit that you gotta share it. But on my own, I ain't start doing that till like college.
I think that's why I go crazy now. Like, I spend too much money eating out
on food,
and I think I do that because of trauma of eating bread and shit like that. You know what I'm saying? Now
I ain't never gonna do that shit again. Watch this DoorDash.
Yeah, the one thing about me, I would say I always had food at the crib. Like, it used to be always the same thing, but it'd be food at the crib.
That's a fact. I had my first bacon, egg, and cheese with mayo and ketchup at his crib.
Bro, we always had.
I'm like, mayo on the bacon, egg, and cheese?
Bacon, eggs, and bread.
Fire.
And then we always have rice and beans and some type of meat.
Y'all Spanish niggas, niggas.
Rice is cheap, so it's like
mayo on the bacon, egg, and cheese with the ketchup.
Yeah, I'm telling you. So I always have food. Is that shit? Whenever you're outside, whenever you're outside is when you're broke. When I'm in the crib, I'm gonna get some. I'm gonna eat.
That's fine.
But when you're outside, yeah, you got $2.
That'd be the worst when you, like you say, you got the park, everybody else eating. You ever been that one where y'all go to the store and you the only one that can't get nothing?
Yeah, that's...
Like, you deep, though. Y'all gonna say y'all went to the movie, y'all went to New Rock City or the City Center or something, and you spent all your money on the movie ticket and the popcorn, and then y'all go to Town Pizza after. It's 10
what Denzel said?
Nah, people got to
around the way. I'm leaving here with something. I'm telling you now. I'm not going to tell you how I got what I got. You know what I'm saying?
Yo, that's a fact.
But nah,
we used to do that. I incriminate us, man.
Nah,
we used to be on some demon time because we didn't have no chicken, but we had to get around. Remember?
Yeah. We used to hop cabs. I'll say it.
I used to hop
cab. Yeah. Because they ain't even no cabs no more that we hop. It's Ubers and Lyfts and all that. The cabs we hop ain't even cabs no more.
That shit used to be crazy.
But we definitely
we was dead broke and we had to get somewhere.
So we had a little bit, and we not spending.
And we not spending.
I only got 3 cash. I need to get to the store.
Y'all remember the first time y'all splurged for real?
Yo, how you got $3 trying to go 3 towns away? Like, yo, we was
nigga, $1 for each town, nigga.
Yo, hell no, that's crazy. Yo, time was different. Not different. It was so fun, bro. It was like, yo, you really used to leave your town with $3 in your pocket.
Oh, yeah, that's really crazy.
When I come to your crib, how much money you think I had?
I know you had 0 because I had 0.
I had maybe,
and I was home.
I probably had $3, $150 for the bus to your crib, and $150 for Sunday to get back to the crib. If I got a ride, now I got $150 to go to the store.
That's it.
So whoever used to give me a ride, I'm like, yeah, just drop me right here. And it used to be the corner at Lincoln store, and I'll walk from here. I'm good. Go right in the store with my $1.50.
Yeah, that's crazy. Nah, times have had changed. Like you have to actually, and it's crazy because now kids really got some money.
Oh no!
You see the way they're dressed.
Kids is in school with.
They wearing foreign stuff.
No,
this shit is
we
crazy.
used to wear the same. I just repeat.
But my thing is this though. For the most part, because I don't think robbery culture is the same.
Yeah, that's it.
They wearing the most expensive shit and not getting robbed. Like that's the shit that's you get one BB belt, you getting robbed. One Biggie, you get a Mern, you know what I'm saying, a Pell, You getting robbed.
Yeah.
These niggas' whole outfits, these little niggas, 7,000 on the fit.
Facts.
And not getting robbed. That's crazy. I don't want y'all to get robbed. I'm just, you know what I'm saying? I'm just making a
First
point
about to
here.
have all the YNs outside now.
Like, the YN's gonna be like, word? Nah, he do make a point.
I'm on them. Everybody in the group chat like, I'm on them. Yeah.
No, we don't, you know what I mean? Yeah, we don't condone that.
Yo,
But nah, it's
man,
crazy. Nah,
nah,
times have really changed.
Yeah, bro. OD. Times have definitely changed. Yeah, we got kind of caught up on the pack. We just got excited, started having flashbacks. But nah, times definitely changed, man. And one topic, we gonna skip a few because we got, like I said, we got long-winded on that one. Definitely great memories though, man.
Sheesh.
Even with all the struggle we went through, all the stuff that was going on, I think it was probably not saying the better times of our life, but definitely great memories and a lot of laughs and a lot of fun, even through them struggles.
Like I said, we didn't even know we was struggling.
Facts.
That's the fun
That's
part.
how real it was.
That was the fun part.
Facts.
Is that everybody around you was so much alike
Facts.
that, we didn't even know.
Yeah.
No, we did know.
Yeah.
We ended up going to Chris Lighton crib.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, we never want to leave.
Coach Donovan, shout out to y'all.
Yeah.
When we started
When you start going to your friend's crib and they crib like
yo, bro,
insane,
Absolutely.
and you're like, damn.
I'm pop.
Yeah.
Had you looking at your parents and shit. Like, oh, what life decisions y'all made?
Wait, hold on. Y'all whole shit, your room is bigger than my whole crib. Like, I could be in the kitchen and see my whole crib. Like, I'm in your room and the shit is the same size as my whole crib. Like, I'm like, yo,
Not being in the kitchen, see the whole crib. That's a fact.
Nah, nigga, I look out one door, it's all the bedrooms. I go to the other, it's the living room and the steps to
you
leave
come
my
back,
crib.
then you come back home.
Nah, that's fucked up.
I'm shaking my head at my parents. I'm looking at my pops like,
Yo,
being
that's
in the
a
crib
good
and
point.
seeing your whole house is insane.
We in Chris Light and shit.
You can
We
throw your garbage out from your kitchen, like
Yo,
throw
no
that shit out the
cap,
window.
No cap, nigga. Chris Layton them got worms under the rocks.
Yo.
I got roaches. I'm like, roaches? Bro, what's a roach? Like,
Light up pool.
You don't know? Never mind.
Yeah.
I was just playing.
Yeah,
nigga.
for
I don't
real.
even worry about it.
You laying on the floor. Like we used to just lay on the ground.
Facts.
Fucking couch.
And you
That's
good.
We just so hyped that they had carpet.
Carpet.
We laying on the
We like
ground.
carpet.
Nah, that's over.
Yeah, nah.
Yo, switch topic, bro.
It's getting triggered.
post-traumatic.
They said you're in your kitchen and you see every room in your crib.
Facts. That's yo, bro. I see the whole crib from my bro. I could be standing in the middle of my
that's
shit.
dumb
I'm
funny.
seeing all
That's
the back
dumb
of
You
my
had a regular
crib.
conversation with somebody 3 rooms down,
That's
but it's so
dope.
close that y'all like right next door.
We talking
You
just
don't
like
even gotta
that.
raise your voice. Like niggas is talking. You in the room. I'm in the kitchen. Niggas like, yeah, what you doing? Like that. Like niggas is talking
Pass
like that.
me a
You can
water out the
hear.
fridge.
Yo, you can pass me out.
Yeah, all you see is a head go around the corner with the water. With the water, y'all that close. I'm like, damn.
Okay.
Yo, thinking about it, God damn.
Oh,
That was
damn.
time,
Yo, I need to get my money up.
Nah,
Fuck.
OD. And we talked last day. You talking
Yeah.
about how lit I was seeing high school, all that nigga. I shared a bed with my brother until I left for college.
I
nigga.
know, I was there. We was
Me
head to
and
toe.
Yo, what? And my
Actually, I
yo,
was on the chair, the recliner brown chair. Yeah, y'all on the bed, I'm on the recliner.
But
chair.
yo, isn't that crazy?
Yeah.
Like perspective is a crazy thing. You know, and perception is a crazy thing.
Okay.
You step outside, people might look at you like, nah, you nice and bald, you look lit. That,
Don't know
you on
you
the brown couch.
Yo.
Niggas don't even know you on the
I'm
brown
laying with my
couch.
little
the
brother.
recliner.
Me and my brother sleep
Head to
head to
toe.
toe.
Niggas
Back
don't
then,
even
we had
know.
one king.
Telling
We had
you.
the bunk beds, and then we both got 2 bed big for the top.
And you had a
so
little
then we
couch
got
on the side.
Then Clarence moved in, but my mom's bed was
Yo.
Gucci, so we ended up taking his bed. He had the king size shit. That
damn.
shit took up the whole room.
That's
Our
crazy.
whole room. So now me and my brother on the king side, and we hype. We like, oh, this shit comfortable. Like, I'm like, Jordan, this shit not even that bad. I'm like, yo, Jordan, this shit all right. I just played the Ville, had 30. I'm back at the crib like, yo, Jordan, this shit straight.
Yo, that's a fact,
bro.
shit.
For
And we
real.
used to be hyped to go to somebody's crib and sleep uncomfortable. How you hyped to go to somebody's house to sleep
I
uncomfortable?
bet Lex kept on the couch.
Yeah.
Like, yeah, nigga, like,
I'm on the other couch.
No blanket.
Yeah, we in there watching TV. My
No
mom told me to
cap.
turn the TV off. I was like, fuck. Yeah. I used to have to
Yo.
go in there before she yelled at me. Remember? I used to go, yo, P, I'll be right back.
Yo, shout out my nigga Dre, man.
I'm
My
whispering.
Uncle Till, that nigga used to, the sleepovers at Drake, Uncle Till used to kick us out 7 a.m. the next day.
yeah.
Time to go. That shit used to be crazy.
Yeah, that's a fact,
funny
guy.
ass times, bro.
Man, those
funny ass times.
Nah, for real, you never know, bro. Like back then, you never know.
Nah,
Like I
you
said, you can
never
have the
know.
best day of your life, get all the love, and then you go back to the crib and you fucking.
I remember some of those moments vividly, bro. Like having a crazy, PGs, you just went crazy. I'm getting back to the crib, turn on the bathroom light, little niggas is running all through the sink. I'm like, I don't even want to use the bathroom no more. Nigga, I turn off the light, like.
No, that's a fact.
Yo, YNs, this is the 2000s, 2010 edition, man. 2010s edition, right?
All right, bro. I used to be at his crib turning. I'm so used to it. I'm like, this shit happening on my shit too.
That's a fact. Can't even get mad at that shit.
Man, that shit wild, man. God damn.
Nah, times, bro.
No, that's insane.
But there's one topic I wanted to get, and we could end it off with here with our top 5 rappers. Cause I kind of like that topic you had. So let's just end it with that, man. Definitely shout out to back in the days, the memories. Definitely a lot of struggle, but I think a lot of happy. Like you said, we didn't even know we were struggling, bro. Because like you said, everybody was living that same way. Like
unless you wasn't, because we know, like I said, we was at crib, we was like, God,
fact.
That's
a fact.
And I ain't never going home.
Nah, for real. For real. That's why I think I'm coming to your crib every week, even though those similar
you
situations.
Come to my crib,
but
you right next to me. Yeah, I'm subbing for your brother.
But I was on my own couch.
You right.
You know what I'm saying? I'm with Junior. I'm on your shit. I got my own couch, nigga. I got the water the week up.
That's
like
a fact.
bacon, egg, and cheese in the morning with the ketchup and mayo. I'm like, oh nah, it's lit. Like
that's a fact.
But
top 5. But during them days, you know, saying like you said, the top 5. This is what we was probably listening to.
That's a fact.
You know,
because most of my artists is.
Who's the first artist y'all listened to before we get to top 5 that you can remember?
Stunning Gang.
That's the first art.
No, nigga.
Hey, what?
The first artist in your life
that I can vividly remember.
I ain't gonna front.
Bro, I wasn't into music, so I didn't have no.
We're gonna give them flowers though, because remember they used to put the videos on Facebook, I think.
Oh, everything.
And them shit used to go viral, like the little freestyles they used to do when we was in high school.
Gang was him.
But to be your first rapper, bro.
No.
Bro, you was 17,
Shout out
I ain't have nobody in my
family. Bro, you had radio in the crib, bro.
Nah,
Clarence was playing jazz.
Nigga, you heard Disney or some shit. Hakuna Matata or something.
Okay. But that don't count. This shit, high school music.
Google Gaga straight to Stunner? Yo, like that's crazy.
You see how fast I said it, yo, bro. Word to like my stepfather used to play the jazz shit, but it's just the beat, no artist on the shit. He just playing straight beat. Like I'm in the crib, I'm waiting for the person voice to come on and shit. The shit is just saxophone.
It should be 10 minutes long.
Dumb long. And
now that I remember, we ain't never listened to music, bro. We just watching the deal movie.
Yo, I promise you, bro. I'm not. Nobody in my crib is like listening to music. Like why they
Yo, niggas just put straight Medea on.
Yo, bro, I ain't listen to no
Stunner and Medea.
I was hearing Bow Wow and all that, but like that I could vividly remember, like me putting on that, me hearing,
okay.
With Stunner Gang, bro.
No, that's dope.
No, that's fine. Shout out Stunner Gang.
Man, like that's crazy.
Stunner Gang, bro. I ain't gonna lie. And like you say, he was dead nice.
Nah, he was dead nice. He's still nice. Like he was dead nice, especially in high school.
I remember. So he dissed a dude named. He said that nigga Drake don't want to battle the kid. He better fall back. Before I cock the fall back and splatter his wig.
This is damn. Wait, I wasn't prepared. Hold on. I thought you was on some smooth shit. Nigga, hold on.
Nah, that's because he did Stunner first and then Stunner distant back. He was on my Nextel ringtone in middle school. I had you press the ringtone.
Yeah, Stunner won.
I mean, we was biased too because we on that side and all that, but Stunner was him.
Shit, mine was 50. Get Rich or Die Trying. That was the first album, first music that I really heard as a kid on my own. My pops came in. That nigga ain't even had the real shit. He had the bootleg.
Oh yeah.
I went back to school the next day. I was cursing and shit. Yeah. I'm in class, third grade. I'm catch you slipping. I'ma kill you, nigga. I ain't playing. You know what I'm saying? Like, I got in trouble. My mother whooped my ass. Took the tape. You know, my pops got the clean version, and I was lit after that.
My shit was DMX. So I was like early elementary school. My oldest brother used to live with us. Yeah, I didn't even know I had an older brother. Oldest.
Older?
My oldest.
Oh, okay.
Oldest. He's probably like 40-something right now. He was a big DMX fan.
Yeah, that's tough.
Big DMX. So when he was younger, remember he had the tape where DMX is in the cover. He got all the blood on him.
Yeah, Flesh of My Flesh.
Flesh of My Flesh. And he would play DMX all day, every day. So when we was younger, that's all we listened to. Like DMX, that's why like DMX was like God in the
My
crib.
sister used to play that same album for us to go to sleep.
Yeah.
That's what I knew. We got to get her checked out. Something ain't right. But that's
DMX was
Yeah,
definitely
next
our
up.
first artist.
914 too.
And it's crazy. And look at the total opposite. And then the first CD I got in the crib was after that, like when my brother moved out, whatever, was fucking Aaron Carter.
That's the.
I ain't gonna lie,
NSYNC,
Aaron Carter?
It's back to
Yo, you just took it back just
And
now.
you know why Aaron Carter?
Who's that?
Because you
I
know
don't even know
my dad owned stores and shit. So he used to just buy bootleg joints from, the crackheads that be selling anything.
Mm-hmm.
And he used to come to the crib with wild shit, Nintendos that don't even work, buy it for $5.
Mm-hmm.
And he came back with an Aaron Carter CD. I was like in 3rd grade or some shit, 3rd, 4th grade. And I had Aaron Carter in the crib. Like, I don't even know how he got there, but I remember it vividly. Like, that's one of the first CDs that I had after my brother moved out the crib.
So would y'all say, right? And are those people in your top 5? Not Aaron Carter.
Aaron
I
Carter.
mean, unless it is.
What's his famous song? He got a famous song from back then. I Want Candy. Yeah, he has something else too.
Oh, okay, I know that song. Yeah, I know
No,
that
he
song.
has something else though. He has something else.
Oh shit, that sure was him.
Yeah.
Yo.
He had one more though. He
I
had
know
one
the
more
song.
that was
I
like
ain't know that
crazy
was him,
popular back then. That was like this.
I felt like he was Justin Bieber before Justin Bieber.
Facts.
Yeah.
That's just me though.
Yeah, nah, that's.
They just passed away too.
Aaron Carter died?
Am I lying? Yeah, he did, right? I ain't lying. Like 2 years ago or
Get the
something.
fuck out of here.
Yeah.
Why black people always do when somebody died? Something died, man. Get the fuck. Shut the fuck. You get violent.
Yeah, he get mad at you.
No, that's crazy.
Yeah. That's a fact. So those two people I definitely remember.
I mean, 50 is in my top 5 for
50,
sure.
yeah.
50,
I would say,
I got it.
in no specific order, Jay-Z's number 1 for sure for me. Jay, Tupac, Biggie, 50, and somewhere between Jada, Cam, Nas for me. I don't know who, but I'll say Jada.
Yeah. And we're talking about like growing up, like my childhood. We all were on the same age. We were all the same age, but I'll go 50 Cent definitely.
Yeah, 50 gotta be an all-out shot. I feel.
Gotta go Jadakiss. Gotta go Fab. Like growing up, Meek when I was in high school, heavy Meek. And another person I was heavy on were like the freestyles. Cause I'm still big on like the freestyle battle, culture battle, Reed Dollars. Like growing up, like we used to be on YouTube.
Southwest
heavy.
representative. Philly.
I'm stepping up to
Everybody.
the center. You gotta know that. You gotta know that with that all black Beretta, bro.
Let me put some letter here. And I got the blade too. The one that was on Predator.
It's crazy like how people remember. Like I remember that word for word.
Facts.
Like D. Jones better pump his brakes.
Sawing off on his face.
Coward. Nah, bro. I know
Niggas was learning words. I didn't even know what a coward was.
Read that.
Yeah. So that during that time, so I'll say those like obviously the whole Dipset,
Facts.
like Max B, like
Go
all that drink was like growing up. Cause that's and you always heard it like with cars playing that music. That's how you really got tuned in. It wasn't really like the radio because you're outside.
Yep.
So whatever the old heads is playing, bumping, outside the park or going through the block, that's what you're listening to. So
yeah, and I'm saying with y'all, mine would be definitely 50 on there. Me because he had like a bit. I used to listen to J. Cole. I gotta put him on there just because that was my high school like pregame shit right there.
See, Meek was mine. Definitely.
Meek, I gotta put him on there. I didn't name, and at first I was trying to make my list before y'all got here. I forgot all these people y'all named. So now that y'all saying it, it's making me. So J. Cole, 50, Meek. I gotta go Lucci. I ain't gonna lie. YFN Lucci. When I got put on, when I went to go visit Duquesne after I transferred, they played Made For It for me there. I'm like, oh nah, he wanted that.
Yeah.
Lucci, and then my 5th. Oh no, my 5th shit. I gotta throw Stunner on there, man. Just cause of it. I got to. Cause like I said, he was my ringtone, bro. That was my first ringtone. He a year or 2 older than me, and I had him as my and it wasn't just me.
No,
it wasn't
I'm
just
telling you,
me. Like
I remember
after school, you press the up button on your Nextel so that you could hear how loud. It's Stunner playing, like you know what I'm saying. So
I ain't gonna lie, y'all motivated me, man. I'm gonna take Tupac and Biggie out from the standpoint of. That became later in my life.
Yeah, when you started understanding.
You know what I'm saying? When I started understanding. For me, high school, Rick Ross and Meek.
Rick
sure.
Ross, definitely.
You know, MMG was that was definitely the pregame for sure, and at all times.
And obviously, growing up, you got to throw like Bow Wow in there.
Not facts.
Yeah,
like
Lil Corey.
I ain't gonna lie, I was a little Romeo nigga. I ain't gonna lie, that was my nigga.
I don't think he really had. Like, he had one good song.
Huh? No, he had 3. That was it. But still, chill out though. You know what I'm saying? Shout out P. Shout out Master P.
Romeo was more like he did everything.
Yeah. He
Like what people are doing now, like with
USC, right? USC.
He went to he played college basketball, like with TV shows and doing all the movies and stuff like that. He was more of that, I said, than the music.
No, it's a fact.
Like Bow Wow was everything. Like Bow Wow was.
And we supposed to be ending on that note, but last question for real, because you mentioned Disney Channel, so it had me thinking. What was the hardest like show you seen? Which show had the best song you seen? And for example, like we had High School Musical, Cheetah Girl, like all those type of music.
Yeah, I'm gonna go Cheetah Girls.
Nah, Cheetah Girls had some
Cheetah
shit
Sister.
On.
I ain't gonna sing the song. They might click me.
But which show had with just That's So Ray? Like it's a couple of them.
Oh,
which one had the best?
It's the future, see. They
what would y'all say? Damn,
bro, they need to bring these shows back.
That's what I'm asking. Yeah. Once he said
High School Musical is my shit. Get Your Head in the Game. That was my shit right there.
My number one all-time favorite show, I got 2 actually, that I used to watch on repeat all day was Full House and Charmed. I don't know why I watch all white people stuff, but those two shows, like I don't know if they're sitcoms, but those 2 shows was like
Charms was with the sisters.
The sister witches, yeah. I used to come home all day. When I come home from school, turn on 33, put Full House, and I let that joint play all day. And then Charm when I got a little older in high school and stuff like that.
I was fuck with the cartoon like Rocket Power.
Oh, Rocket Power was elite.
My shit, Rocket Power. I ain't going front. Rugrats was super elite.
Nah, Rugrats was different.
Rugrats was OD. I remember they had the VHS with the orange tape.
The orange shit, the movie Rugrats.
When they went to Paris and all that, little Tommy and Chucky, they was bugging.
But you know what's crazy about that? Just sidebar. Like Rugrats is based on Angelica's imagination.
They were saying Chucky or somebody's imagination. They were saying, I heard that.
Yeah, that's wild. Like the twins are supposed to be like past, or like the one of them was like an evil. It was like some crazy. Like everything was based on her imagination. Like none of those characters actually like
real, conspiracies. That's crazy.
That's wild. Right? Y'all believe that?
I don't not believe it. Yeah. It's so like. All the shows they say when we was younger watching had like different meanings than what we was watching, and like they say even SpongeBob is some whole different shit. Like,
SpongeBob always has some wild shit.
All these shows they say.
What you going Cosby or Family Matters?
Family Matters. Cosby for me honestly was a little too serious for me at times. It was a little the humor was different. I think Family Matters. I ain't gonna lie. Family Matters. My favorite scene is when Eddie Winslow get beat up by the rival gang. And they beat the sleeves off that nigga. He walked into the spot with the sleeves torn off. He beat the sleeves off Eddie Winslow. But I'm taking Family Matters. But what's your favorite sitcom of all time, though?
I'm gonna go.
Wayne's Brothers is mine. I ain't gonna lie. Yeah. That's my favorite shit ever.
I go with him on Martin.
Yeah, one of those two. Yeah.
I put Medea over all of them. Medea come back out. Put Medea over all of them.
Medea was definitely over.
Medea, like that journey to hit TV. Cause we was tired of playing. I mean, that's why we lost it now. This DVD.
That's a fact.
Yeah. My God, I ain't going front. My mom, Clarence or my mom probably got that shit down south in one of the boxes. I'm gonna try to find them shit.
Them junks is elite. Man.
But yeah, I say definitely a good deep dive into the past. You know what I'm saying? Definitely some good laughs, some good memories. I think that's a perfect note to end on. Make sure y'all like, subscribe, comment. Definitely keep tuning in. One last thing, next week we will have our NFL analyst with us, tuned in with us. You know what I'm saying? We're not going to announce who it is yet. But next week we will definitely have somebody, because we know NFL Sunday was, 2 days ago. We ain't say nothing about the NFL today. But next week we have somebody specifically tailored for that topic to give breakdowns, give some insight, and speak on that topic. So look forward to that. Tune in.
Hit Fred DM.
Yeah, facts. You know what I'm saying? Tapping with Fred. And we going to do our due diligence. Like we said last episode, we going to interview. We going to probably set up a Zoom call. We going to get it right.
We see the names.
For sure. We definitely see y'all. So keep tagging them. Next week they will be here live with us. Again, shout out to our sponsor at the Private Shop. It's episode 16. It's Westchester Talks. And we out of here. Appreciate y'all.
Yep.